Don't let anybody discourage you. Don't let anybody tell you that you're wrong for doing what you love, as long as it's not hurting anyone. Don't wake up every day with a purpose. Really get upset when other people do that. Nothing to bring them up. That ain't my problem. That ain't my problem. Because they don't understand. Don't expect them to. Shut up. You gotta be your own cheerleader. You gotta be your biggest supporter. The reason why most people that you encounter are total candyasses is because they don't look to themselves for what they want. well, society has been rejecting me since I first got here, so I'm happiest when I'm by myself doing shit like this. Yeah, I'm happiest when I am fine with however I exist. It doesn't have to be perfect or anywhere near perfect. You know, up until I turned 30, I was so terrified of putting myself out there. So I think the channel, and I think you know, the posters that I do and the type of comedy that I do is all about just accepting that you're not perfect. You know, I think that people get lost in projects, like they get lost in their, you know, obsession with perfection, and you know, I can very easily do that, believe it or not. And so that's why I continue to dish out content, like whether or not it's like amazing. You know, I mean, I never promised that. I never said that I was looking to, you know, make like stuff that was just like mind-blowing, you know. I think that people would be a lot happier if they could just accept the fact that like they're probably never going to be satisfied completely, you know. And you're selling yourself short if you think that it has to be perfect in order for it to be acceptable, you know? I mean, I'm super in awe of actual musicians and actual comedians that really like sculpt their stuff. But then once it's done, and then you move on to the next thing, you know? That's kind of depressing when I think about that. Like, you spend like how many weeks and months or maybe even years, you know, doing an album or working on a joke or something, and then, you know, you do it enough times and then you forget about it. So I guess I just said to hell with the whole thing, and, you know, I'm not going to get too attached to a joke or too attached to a song or too attached to an idea, because, you know, I already have an attachment disorder. So it's like I don't want to hold on to anything for too long, and then I don't want to let it go. And you see this a lot, you know, with people that they say, oh, I like their old stuff, like their new stuff isn't as good. Perhaps that artist wants to grow. Perhaps that artist wants to do something different rather than be what you've idealized, you know? It's possible. it's possible for people to make other stuff, you know? It's like, I think that's pretty weird, and kind of unhealthy to like be holding on to somebody's material, like whatever they offered, and it's like you refuse to let them change and transform and all that shit, you know. And you see that in relationships a lot, where people don't want to let go of an idea of somebody, and it's like they either like idealize somebody, or in a lot of cases they devalue somebody, and you know, they just want to hate somebody consistently, and that's really fucked up. You know, this whole culture is just full of unstable people, and they think that instability is like normal, and that, you know, they're right to hold on to something that isn't healthy for them, and it's definitely not healthy for the other person. But anyway, I gotta go back to work, but I was just thinking about how fucked up that is, but anyway, I'll see you later.